Israel has restarted missile strikes in Gaza this morning after Israeli authorities say Hamas violated the terms of the humanitarian pause.
Israel's defense forces sending this strong warning to Hamas just moments ago. Take a listen.
If anyone thinks that Israel is going to allow Hamas's sadistic evil to stalk this earth a day longer after this war, they underestimate the power of our humanity.
The Wall Street Journal does report that Israeli officials do plan to keep tracking down and killing Hamas leaders, not just in Gaza, but around the world, when the war is finally over.
And despite the resumption of fighting this morning, negotiations do continue over the release of hostages, more tactical pauses. Let's take a live look. This is a look at that Israel-Gaza border this morning. You can see that black smoke billowing from this area that's clearly been targeted. We know homes, buildings, one refugee camp has been hit this morning, sirens going off in Israel. But again, that fighting, this warfare has now continued.
And remember, it wasn't too long ago when we saw that smoke rise because of the explosion of detonations that were from Hamas. Chaotic scenes early this morning in Gaza, Palestinians fleeing the Strip as Israel is reportedly airdropping leaflets warning them to get out of the northern part of the country, move south as they've been doing throughout the time of this conflict. Of course, we know this is the next chapter in this war, this offensive.
Yeah, it is now widened. Another 8 hostages. This is a silver lining here. 8 hostages have been reunited with their families this morning, the last group to be released by Hamas before this fighting resumed. Israel says that was a violation of the agreement because under the terms, the terror group was supposed to release at least 10 hostages each day. So each side now pointing a finger at the other.
Robert Sherman is live in Tel Aviv with more, and obviously things are not cooling down anytime soon. In fact, I would think that where you are, the energy has changed. You could feel a shift. It's more tense.
Most definitely, Adrienne. We've definitely felt and seen a lot more activity even where we are in Tel Aviv, over 40 miles away from the Gaza Strip. It is very clear waking up today in Israel that the pause is over. The fighting is back on. Airstrikes have resumed on the Gaza Strip after Israel claims that Hamas violated the terms of that agreement. What we've seen inside of the Gaza Strip in recent days, people were actually going back to the northern portion of the Gaza Strip, going back to places such as Gaza City, where they cleared out from weeks earlier. But now today, we're seeing this mass exodus from the northern portion of the Strip as people head south again. The Israelis vowing to destroy Hamas during this war.
I've sworn to eradicate Hamas. Nothing will stop us. We will continue this war until we reach our 3 objectives: free all of our hostages, eliminate Hamas till the end, and to ensure that we won't ever face such a threat from Gaza ever again.
As you pointed out, another 8 hostages were released last night. Over 100 hostages have now been let go, with still an estimated over 130 still inside of the Gaza Strip. Doctors who have examined these hostages up close say there is deep psychological pain.
As a person and as a doctor who is exposed to these testimonies that are unbearably difficult, I feel the need to shout their cry, to feel the ache of their pain. The world needs to know how diabolical and cruel is the behavior and conduct of the oppressors of Hamas.
Qatari mediators emphasize that despite the fact that the fighting has resumed, those negotiations are still taking place behind the scenes here. But still, at this hour, the fighting is back on, and there's no signs of it stopping anytime soon. Adrienne.
Right, Robert, thank you very much. More resolve there from the Prime Minister of Israel. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.